Hi, good morning. I am Shannon Carlton with Intentional Growth Strategies, and you're in my kitchen today because it's overcast and there's officially no place to go where the lighting is anywhere close to decent. So here I am in my kitchen, but what I wanted to talk to you guys today, because this has kind of been a theme that I've heard this week, is I know a lot of times we tend to beat ourselves up when we make a mistake. And we either want to blame someone or we want to beat ourselves up, right? So I want to talk to you today about number one is forgiveness. First of all, you have to forgive yourself. I went through a very long period right after my divorce where I was beating myself up as far as everything that I'd done wrong, and just kept beating myself up because I felt like that was going to somehow be better for me if I did that. And I had to go through this process of forgiving myself, and obviously forgiving my former spouse, and so and the stuff that went on, and that was a big thing, and it took a very long time to be able to do that. But the thing is, when we don't forgive, I know you guys have heard this before, but we're swallowing poison and we want the other person to die. And so unforgiveness of any sort, whether it's another person or it's ourselves, we're really just beating ourselves up, and it's inside of our head. And if we can't offer that forgiveness to someone else and to ourselves, we're not going to be able to move on. We're going to stay stuck where we are. So that's the first piece that I wanted to chat with you about. And the second piece is something that I've learned from somebody that I'm working with, and it's lessons learned. So when we're all going to make mistakes, right? Every single day we mess up. We mess up with our kids, we mess up with our spouse, we mess up in traffic, with clients, whatever that looks like, we mess up. But instead of, again, beating ourselves up, blaming the other person in traffic, whatever that is, like, what are the lessons that we can learn that then we either change a process, we change a system, or we change what's going on in between our ears? And how impactful is that for the next time this happens? Because it's going to happen again. So if we can take a minute to, number one, just give that forgiveness, grant it to ourselves or somebody else. And number two, think about our lessons learned, okay? So let's take for instance, like we said something or we did something with a client that did not get the outcome that we wanted. So instead of beating ourselves up, we go, okay, what process can I change? How do I make this better the next time that I do it? And the guy that I work with, actually, we have a whole spreadsheet, and we have to go through lessons learned. What are we changing? How are we not doing this again? And in that way, we are able to course correct every single time we make that mistake. And so then it's that whole failing faster idea, right? So we're failing and then we're correcting it, and then we fail at something else and then we correct it. So I just wanted to give that to you guys today. Hopefully that is super helpful, and hopefully the lighting is better next time. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you next time.